Welcome to the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, Season 4, Round 20 at Talladega. On the pole today is going to be Michael Harvey, and alongside him in second, Sean Henley. Third's going to be Zach Buchanan. Fourth, Matthew McMurray. And running out your top five, Joseph Bryan, a championship contender. And in sixth place, we have Stephen Dillon. Seventh, Connor Breton, a championship contender. Eighth, Timmy Pacioli. Ninth, Jacob Cook. And rounding out your top 10, Jack Richards in the 44. Now here's the rest of your starting lineup. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, 41st, and 42nd. Hendrick, last row. Yeah, one thing. Courtney Simpson, she starts deep in the field. She is a championship contender. Austin Anderson starts further back. Greg Jones right in front of him. He starts deep in the field. If there's a wreck right in front of Simpson, pretty much all those guys on back are going to get taken out, and the championship's going to open up for drivers like maybe, I don't know, maybe drivers like Breton that are just on the outside looking in for this championship. As we go through the corner, through turns 3 and 4, one thing that I should mention is we might have a chase next year. I'm not sure yet. Probably not. But anyways, coming into the tri-oval, excuse me. Alright, Michael Harvey next to Sean Henley will come down out of the tri-oval. Coming down to take the green flag for round 20 of the championship. 5 rounds remain after this one today. Here we go. We're racing at Talladega. Wow, they're already fanning out pretty good back there. Championship contender Ziggy Bain making it 3 wide. He's getting clothesline, and he should really get down low or have his teammate come up high and get some drafting assistance. Not looking like that is going to happen as we come onto the back stretch. These cars getting up to full speed. And as we head back up to the front, Michael Harvey still leads this race. They're nowhere near top speed. We're only at 180 miles an hour. Once they get up to full speed, it'll be interesting to see how these guys handle it. And oh, we're already 4 wide. Uh-oh, look out. Smith and Stephen Dillon are getting me a little bit nervous there. Oh, it looks like Smith gets the run. I don't know if they're clear yet, though. And now we're going to go 4 wide again. John Dawson leaning on Richards. Richards coming down on him. 4 wide, 2 rows deep now. Now they settled down to 3, but we're still 4 wide in 1 row. Oh boy. Further up, Buchanan leads. Connor Breton making the move for it, but we have to keep it all back here. Look at this. Incredible pack racing, and Alex Filter, championship contender, he gets pinched. John Dawson into the wall. Pacioli's involved. Everybody else manages to sneak through it, but guys are going to be on the apron. That was right in front of our championship contenders, but they all avoid it. Caution is out. Pacioli, I saw him involved. Coming to the line, Breton will lead back to the line as we're on to lap 3 now, but let's see what happened. Alright, then here it is. Further back, right here, Stephen Dillon and Alex Filter get together. I think Richards might have hit Filter up into Stephen. Stephen has nowhere to go but into Dawson, and we thought he was going to save it when he got into Pacioli. But unfortunately, he leaned on him, and then Henley hit his teammate there, Dawson, and there he goes. Pacioli, Stephen Dillon, John Dawson, the 3 main cars involved. And as they slide through, Pacioli, I'm pretty sure he's probably the driver that got the worst end of this. A driver that can go for broke, riding on board with Pacioli. He can't win this championship, so why not go for the win? Unfortunately, he's going to come up short. Nah, he couldn't have done anything in that. He just got pinched there. Nowhere to go. Let's go back to the green. Alright, welcome back here to Talladega as the cars are rolling through turns 3 and 4 on the final pace lap. Breton on point, Zach Buchanan, Kurt Keselowski, Jacob Cook, Lewis Gordon, Christian James, Garrett Jones, Kyle Smith, Joseph Bryant, and Michael Harvey are top 10. A few drivers as mentioned before this, before we go green. Simpson 24th, Bain 22nd, Greg Jones 30th. 36th is where Austin Anderson's going to be here on this restart. Pacioli scored out of the race along with Stephen Dillon. As we're rolling through the tri-oval, right around this area is probably going to never mind. We're probably going to see the pass made for the win. If it's going to happen on the last lap as we go green again. Yeah, their restarts here are very slow. Cars fanning out. I see Ziggy Bain up high again. Look at this, Kurt Keselowski, a driver that's been on a mission as of late, trying to capture his first Bass Pro Shops Cup Series championship. He has gotten his first win this season. I believe he's had a pole. I'm not sure if he got any this season, but I'm pretty sure he probably had one at some point. Yeah, John Dawson, crash damage, fell out of the draft. He's going nowhere but backwards right now. Excuse me there. Alright, Ziggy Bain, Courtney Simpson, championship contenders side by side. Simpson's going to get a run and go around these guys. Joseph Bryan, one of the big championship contenders, restarted 9th. We'll see where he is at the line this time. Probably around the same, maybe a little bit better. Yeah, probably about 8th or 9th. Yeah, he scored 8th right now. He picked up 1 position. Where's Austin Anderson? 31st, and I think he's getting passed here. Yeah, Andrew Waltrip was 32nd, and Chris Summers was 33rd, so that drops Austin Anderson to 33rd position. And Seth Cole has a line here with Harvey and now Galligan behind him. Sorry, I just have that cold. Oh, okay, looks like we're probably going to make this. Oh, Garrett Jones hasn't won in over a full season, and we're going to go 4 wide for 3rd. But they tuck back in, and now it's calmed back down to 3. This is what our fans are seeing right now, and look at Christian James further back and Kyle Smith. That could get bad. Alright, never mind. They settled down a little bit. And down the back stretch they go. Carter Keselowski looks slow. He's had one of the fastest cars all weekend long. These guys up here kind of pinching each other right before this corner. Now they fan out. You kind of run out of room, I think, probably going off into that corner. And look at that. Keselowski charging. He has made 23 races. This is his 24th. 24 starts in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, and he's trying to go to victory lane for the first time. Jacob Cook won earlier this season at, I believe it was Pigs Cliff. He leads. The first 3 are single file, but Carter Keselowski is going to look low on Julie Stewart with help from Dylan Young. And whoa, Julie Stewart slams the door on Carter Keselowski. Keselowski looks low, but Julie Stewart holds her line. Keselowski isn't able to get her on. Check in on our championship contenders again. Wow, Simpson is making progress. She's flying up through the pack. Last time by, she was scored 15th. And further back, we saw Greg Jones, the last car in this race. You see him right there in the Irwin and Crown Royal car. And further back, right next to him, I believe, there was Austin Anderson. That time by, Simpson was scored 25th? What? No, 10th. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Austin Anderson was scored 36th. Greg Jones starting to try to get some momentum going on the inside. Is further up. Carter Keselowski looks low. That's for second. Trying to get second away from Julie Stewart. And look at that, Simpson. his older sister, charging on the inside. The 5th car on the inside line. Kozlowski looks high. John Dillon low. Matthew McMurray in behind John. Simpson trying to get more points here for the championship, and it looks like she's going to do that today. Check on the deep part of this field, and yeah, John Dawson way off pace. I don't think we're going to come around and lap him or anything, but Austin Anderson and Greg Jones deep in the field. Filter deep in the field. Joseph Bryant, and now that could be where something could happen, and look at that. Kozlowski looks low, and this time has drafting help from John Dillon. Courtney Simpson coming into 4th position, getting drafting help and could get to 3rd. Look at that, Ziggy Bain is coming as well. Further back, I think I might have saw 4 wide action. And if that is the case, we could have some trouble. They're keeping relatively calm for now. You may be thinking to yourself, 3 wide, that's not exactly calm, but wait until the last lap, and now then you'll know. As Kozlowski goes to the lead, John Dillon 2nd, Simpson 3rd. Simpson has some drafting assistance. John looks low, but Courtney Simpson, being a good family member, and stays right to the back bumper of her little brother, Carter Kozlowski. Pushing him on the outside, but the inside line has the momentum. Now that outside line getting freight trained, and that could put Courtney Simpson. And oh, there's trouble! Phil Jones is around. Breeton's into the wall, a championship contender. Gino Harvey taking it to the grass. We saw that with Stephen Dillon before. He did not quite cause a big issue, but... Or no, he did cause the big issue. Harvey didn't. Oh, Austin Anderson is in this. Christian James, Dylan Young, Lewis Gordon is there, Connor Breeton, Phil Jones, Filter I think got some damage. I saw Galligan into the wall. Massive pile up deep in the field. What happened? We told you 3 wide, and we mentioned, you think that's calm? Well, yeah, basically. Big pile up when we went 4 wide. Joseph Bryant and Greg Jones there, that could have saved their championship. As the roof flaps deployed, and it kept that car from going up into the air, and we were a little bit worried there that Harvey would do what Stephen Dillon did earlier this year when he cut it through the grass and came right up in front of the field. And as we get another view of this, Phil Jones pinches Henley, and Dylan Young, there's nowhere for him to go. He's kind of a championship contender. And Breeton, Galligan, I thought he got up into the wall, but he didn't. And Austin Anderson, a championship contender, is involved. That could very well basically take him out of the championship. As we're going to ride on board here with Austin Anderson, his teammate James came across the nose of him, and he had nowhere to go. Oh, he got it checked up, but he got hit from behind. Tough break for Austin. All right, aerodynamics, very important here at Talladega. Austin Anderson is going to be hurting after this one. Let's go back to the green. We will have a green, white, checkered here at Talladega. Charles Jackson, last in the standings, will lead him back down to the green flag. John Dillon, Alex Dawson, Matthew McMurray, Courtney Simpson, a championship contender, runs 5th with a championship contender, Ziggy Bain, in 6th. We've seen Bain fan out on these restarts. If he does the same, I don't know if he's going to get any drafting help from Carter Kozlowski. 7th is Carter, 8th John Worry, 9th Andrew Schwartz, and Andrew Waltrip rounds out your top 10. The only 2 championship contenders in the top 10 are Ziggy Bain and Courtney Simpson, running 5th and 6th. Charles Jackson and Courtney Simpson, they're teammates. And Ziggy Bain really doesn't have anybody. Danny Wells deep in the field. Evan Earnhardt, he's pretty far back if he's even in this race. He might have been involved in that crash. I can't remember, though. We really have not seen the big one yet. That could happen on the last lap, though. That last crash that we had, it was a pretty big size wreck, but it really wasn't that. It really wasn't that bad. We go green again here. Oh, Simpson that time jumps to the outside. Carter Kozlowski did go down shot up to the track to help out Simpson, but couldn't get to her rear bumper. Now Ziggy Bain is going to go around her on the inside. John Worry, her teammate, will he help her out? No, he will not. And he's actually going to hurt her worse, because it looks like he wants to make it 3 wide. And further back, Evan Earnhardt, he is still in this race. For some reason, I wanted to think he might have been in that crash. Charles Jackson will lead this time around with 1 lap remaining. Coming out of 4. This is about 1.5 laps to go. We're going to get over here. Oh, I think I might have heard somebody get up into the wall, but we don't have a caution. And John Dillon making an early move for the win. He looks low on Charles Jackson. White flag at Talladega. Further back, Simpson getting hung out to dry on the outside. Ziggy Bain making a charge late, trying to help out his championship. Matthew McMurray, your championship contender. Can he get this win? He looks low. The Roush cars running side by side in the second row of cars. Will they help each other to victory? Here comes John Worry. Worry low. McMurray slams the door on him. When we come out of 4, Matthew McMurray is going to be the leader and the sitting duck. John Worry is going to have to look low immediately. There he goes. Worry to the inside of the track. Side by side, drag race to the line. Worry has the run but doesn't have the time. McMurray wins it at Talladega. What a finish. I'm telling you, if the finish line would have been in the center of 1 and 2, that would have been Worry's race. As John Dawson struggling it back to the line, finishes 39th. Wow, what a race, and what a shakeup in the championship. Simpson thought she might have been able to take home this win today, ended up 12th. Charles Jackson congratulating her teammate, or his teammate, on a good run today. And wow, John Worry, he was so close to getting the win, but wasn't able to get it. Matthew McMurray looks like he's going to take a victory lap. Never mind. He's going to pull onto pit road, it looks like. So, yeah, let's get to the results. All right, well, it came down to drafting assistance, and Matthew McMurray did not have any, which is the thing that shocked us the most. We thought that if you had drafting help, you'd be in good shape. Matthew McMurray was the sitting duck coming out of the final corner. John Worry tried to mount a charge, but wasn't able to do it. 26th today was Gino Harvey, who was the last car within 1 second. That's why we pointed him out. As Evan Earnhardt, he was kind of the first one that was trailing that first pack by about 0.2 of a second. So Matthew McMurray, John Worry, John Dillon, Andrew Schwartz, Alex Dawson, Charles Jackson, C.J. Sorensen, Andrew Waltrip, Jacob Cook, and Carter Kozlowski are top 10. Championship contender Andrew Schwartz, 4th. That's going to help him in the championship. Joseph Bryan, 22nd. Ziggy Bain ended up behind Simpson in 16th. So this is actually a good race here for Simpson if she's going to get this championship. Let's look at the second part of this results here. Pacioli. There he is in last. Oh, Connor Breton in 40th. His championship, that could have very well ended it there. 39 cars finished this race incredibly. We really didn't think many cars would finish this race here at Talladega, but luckily we got quite a few to finish this thing. So Greg Jones 19th, he's a championship contender. That helped his championship somewhat. I mean, he finished within a reasonable distance of Simpson, but lost quite a few points. So Matthew McMurray is going to go to victory lane for the 2nd time this season and try to get his first championship. Here's the celebration screen.